Something changed in Jeff Daniels. Not a scandal. Not a headline meltdown. Something quieter. And somehow heavier. After decades in Hollywood, after blockbuster comedies, acclaimed dramas, and award-winning television, Daniels has quietly returned to where his heart has always been, home. And that shift says more about him than any red carpet ever could. For many audiences, Jeff Daniels will forever be remembered as Harry Dunn in Dumb and Dumber. That 1994 comedy, alongside Jim Carrey, became a cultural classic and proved Daniels wasn't afraid to take risks. At the time, it was a bold move. He had already built a reputation as a serious actor in films like Terms of Endearment and The Purple Rose of Cairo. Choosing slapstick comedy could have damaged his career, but instead, it revealed his range. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Daniels steadily became one of Hollywood's most reliable performers. Whether in dramas like Gettysburg, thrillers like Speed, or independent projects that flew under the radar, he earned respect for his versatility. But it was his role as Will McAvoy in HBO's The Newsroom that reintroduced him to a new generation. The performance won him a Primetime Emmy Award and reminded audiences of his ability to command a scene with intelligence and emotional depth. Unlike many stars who relocate permanently to Los Angeles or New York, Daniels made a different choice early in his career. He returned to Michigan, his home state, and founded the Purple Rose Theater Company in 1991 in Chelsea. While Hollywood offered fame and financial success, Daniels invested his time and resources into building a community theater that supports new playwrights and local artists. Over the years, that theater has become a respected creative hub in the Midwest. Now at 71, Daniels continues to balance select acting projects with a quieter life in Michigan. In recent years, he appeared in projects like Netflix's The Comey Rule, portraying former FBI Director James Comey. The role once again showcased his ability to portray complex, real-life figures with restraint and credibility. Financially, Daniels has enjoyed a long and steady career, reportedly accumulating significant earnings from decades of film and television work. While exact figures often vary depending on the source, industry estimates generally place his net worth in the tens of millions, a reflection of consistent work rather than flashy celebrity branding. But what stands out is not the number. It's how he's chosen to live. Daniels has often spoken in interviews about staying grounded, avoiding the trappings of celebrity culture, and prioritizing family life with his wife, Kathleen Trito, whom he married in 1979. Their decades-long marriage is a rarity in Hollywood. In interviews, Daniels has been candid about aging in the entertainment industry. He's acknowledged that roles change as actors grow older, and that longevity requires adaptation. Instead of chasing leading man status indefinitely, he's embraced character-driven roles and storytelling that reflects maturity and perspective. There have been no major health crises publicly reported, no dramatic retirements, and no farewell tours. Instead, what we're witnessing is something quieter, a respected actor easing into a phase of life defined by purpose rather than pressure. Jeff Daniels' career spans more than 4 decades. He has moved comfortably between comedy and drama, blockbuster and independent film, stage and screen. Few actors manage that balance without becoming boxed into one identity. Daniels avoided that trap by consistently choosing substance over spotlight. At 71, his story isn't about decline, it's about evolution. It's about an artist who built a life beyond Hollywood's expectations. A man who could have chased fame endlessly, but instead chose stability, creativity, and community. And perhaps that's the part that resonates most. Not a scandal. Not a tragedy. But a life lived steadily, intentionally, and on his own terms. As audiences reflect on his body of work, from newsroom monologues to absurd road trips, what stands out isn't just the performances. It's the consistency. The discipline. The quiet integrity. Jeff Daniels at 71 is not a headline of loss. It's a reminder that longevity in Hollywood is possible without losing yourself along the way.